Alright, yo, what's up guys? It's Siwi here. So today, okay, I know Sims doesn't do well on my channel, but we're gonna go for it because this is a collab with raysims, aka my best friend, Ray. So her channel is going to be linked below. Please, please, please subscribe. She is amazing. So she built this house. This is kind of like a collab because I'm decorating the house. So she built a super cute suburban blue house, and I'm going in with a blank canvas. I've never done something like this. I usually download stuff from like the gallery, but this time it's like literally I decided, and wow, this was daunting. So when I saw that this was a completely blank house, even though we kind of like decided it would be, I was like, how am I supposed to design this? Because it's like literally blank. So I knew I wanted 2 rooms, a kitchen and a living room and a bathroom. So we went with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a kitchen and a dining room. And I know, not 2 kitchens, just 1. So I'm going in with lights to decorate or light up the place. I ended up just going with these lights to actually like have as ceiling lights because they are cute, stylish, and they actually like light up the place. EA lights, even if they're nice, they never like light up the place well. So I'm just going with the base wallpaper, so it's not like drywall, because it's ugly to have a house with drywall. But I also ended up just keeping that wallpaper for most of the rooms, because it's classy and cute. Excuse me. So I was trying to decide if I wanted like a different wall for like one wall, but I just decided to keep the same. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to touch the windows, but I kind of just did it anyways because they were kind of like too low and it looked weird with like the wall panel that I have. So I thought they looked better above. I wanted the kitchen to kind of have a lot of room because I really wanted to have an island. So we did end up having an island. It was a bit crammed in, but honestly, I love how this like entire house turned out. I think it looks amazing. So I'm trying to like shape the kitchen kind of. I raised all of the windows. I added a couple, I think, like in the bathroom and stuff. Alright, so I'm sectioning off the kitchen more and kind of rounding it out. So I went in with the kitchen. For kind of like a suburban family home, I think these cabinets look the best in my opinion. I don't know, they're just like cute. And so I'm mapping out where I want like the oven and the sink. I use CC in this, mainly Peacemaker. I love Peacemaker and his CC, and I don't play without CC really, so yeah, so that oven hood you see right there is Peacemaker, and most of the stuff in the video is Peacemaker, with a few, like, clutter exceptions. I only know Peacemaker because I have, like, 2000 CC, so I don't remember what, like, everyone else is, so oops, I have a problem. So I thought the island turned out super cute. I don't know, I just love islands. They're really cute. And I went with these cute high top chairs. And then I realized I wanted to have like a dining table, not just like the high top chairs, and it wouldn't have fit elsewhere, so I had to expand a bit. Good call, because I love how the little table in here turned out. So I went with this kind of cute like woody, I don't know, like refined wood, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. So at first I had these chairs, and then I'm like, I didn't like them. Yeah, here I realized I didn't like the chairs. And I tried that because it kind of like matched the chairs on the high top, but then I found those chairs and oh my gosh, I love them. Dude, my favorite pack is cats and dogs. Just this like not CC, the furniture it gives you, the clothing it gives you, the world it gives you, it's all my favorite. Love it so much. Love you, boo. AKA the cats and dogs. Anyways, so I knew I wanted a painting kind of resting here. I was originally going to do a big painting like that, but I decided the big painting did not really look good, so then I was looking at classic paintings. Those didn't look good either because the frames look weird. I believe I ended up going for that one, yes. So I went with that. I thought that was cute. It looked really empty right there. I didn't know what I wanted. I've never actually used that, so I had some trouble placing it, but I've never used that, like, big piece, but, I thought it looked really good. Obviously, you need a trash can for your kitchen. So yeah, already I'm loving how the kitchen's turning out. I had a lot of problems decorating the, like, side pieces, mostly just fitting issues, because I wanted to fit, like, a paper towel kind of holder by the sink, but I also wanted to fit like a clutter piece of like dishes, and it would not fit. So I wanted to be next to the sink, and that was not working. So I was like, okay, but then I wanted that, but the paper towel would not go behind it. And so here I am just struggling, trying to get it where I want it. And so I end up having to put it all the way over here. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it would have been nice to be by the sink. But, like, both make sense being next to the sink, but the, like, dishes make more sense. So I got that cute fruit palette, I guess? Yeah, sure. And at this point, I'm just kind of messing around with everything. Okay. I'm looking through the clutter and I find this. I wanted to put that in one of the rooms so bad, but I didn't. I wanted to make a serious house, so I did not put Mr. Bones there. So yeah, that's pretty much the kitchen finishing up, and I'll let myself wrap it up. So I'm going in here. I wanted to do a TV, but honestly, I love fireplaces. This is a really cute one by Peacemaker, of course, my holy grail. And I did a mounted TV with a nice gaming console. That is also Peacemaker. See, the thing I love about him is all of his swatches, like, match. So you can match everything, and they don't just look like two random pieces from the base game of EA. This couch is obviously also Peacemaker. I'm just gonna, like, preface, pretty much everything here is Peacemaker. Everything I use that has the little feather symbol by it is Peacemaker. So yeah, I went with kind of a gray tone. Also, I love this lamp. I don't know why. I find it so stylish to put next to, like, single seats, I guess, in, like, a living room. I find that they're really cute. So, we put that there. I obviously knew I wanted a kind of desk between, or like an end table between the two. So I went with this one, and I knew I wanted a bookshelf. So I found a nice bookshelf. This is pretty much the bookshelf I use for everything, plus the smaller one, but I was testing other bookshelves just in case. So yeah. Also, just a side note, sorry if my voice sounds dry, talking for 20 minutes straight for a speed build, or speed decorate, I guess, is really tiring. I have a lot of carpets downloaded by Peacemaker because the base game carpets, they're ugly. I hate them. Like, they don't have good swatches. Like, EA ruins a lot of things. There will be, like, a cute furniture piece, but then the swatches on them are just disgusting, and they have weird patterns. They don't, like, just give us plain patterns, please. So, EA, if you're watching, give us plain swatches. I wanted to put, like, a plant in the middle of the island, but it wasn't going there. Another thing, EA, please make it so, like, you can decide where things go freely, so it's not, like, gridlocked into a certain place. That would be nice. And then I love my plants, so we went with 2 plants on each side, 1 in the middle table. So, I wanted something here because it's very empty. So I wanted like a bottom end table, and I could not find one. I think at some point here, yeah, I just skipped the thing recording because I could not find the like end table I wanted. I don't think I even found the one I wanted, but I did find one that worked. So the weird thing is I skip around a lot. Like, I'll find an object and be like, ooh, that should go in there. So I'll just dump it in there and then like sort through it later because I don't want to lose it or like forget about it. So here I'm just suddenly working on the coat room, decide I don't like it, move on back to the living room. So the living room, oh, I skipped again because I couldn't find what I wanted. The living room, I'm still trying to find the end table I wanted. I end up finding this one. It does not stay because you'll see in a second, but I'm scrolling through and I'm looking through everything that like was there, and this is like the entire tab full of just furniture, so it's like no bounds. It's just all the items in Sims 4 that I have. And I'm scrolling through, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, I find the Holy Grail, and that Holy Grail will come up any second now. As you can see, I'm just dumping things everywhere where I see fit. I believe it's like right about here that it's, you'll see, right here. I find a fish tank, and of course, me being me, I need a fish tank, but I also really wanted that end table, so I thought it fit well behind the couch. Didn't want it to be empty though, so I think I ended up putting like a plant. Again, me dumping things places where I'm not even on yet, because I don't want to lose them. And I'm sorting through to see if there's a different plant, and I think I just ended up going with that. So I was trying to decide if I wanted like a different flooring for the bathroom. I decided with just the simple like marble flooring. I thought it was neutral, it was nice. I didn't want like tile on tile, it would have been too much of a contrast, because I wanted tile on the wall for sure. So I was trying to find the right mirror. They were either too big, too small, or they just looked too bulky, so I just went with that basic one right there, and trying to find a basic like bathroom light. I ended up going with that. I thought it looked like a bathroom light, so this is kind of supposed to just be the simple like guest bathroom, I guess, or like anyone can use bathroom. So it just kind of has like a simple shower. I wasn't gonna put it, like, it was just gonna be a toilet and a sink originally, but it would have been too empty, and I couldn't shrink the house, nor would I want to, so we put a shower in here. I think it turns out fine. This is my favorite bathroom, possibly that I've ever done. I don't know why, it's so simple, that like the way I did it, but I just love it. So I go with the Peacemaker toilet, my all-time favorite toilet, and this is a Peacemaker sink, which I love because it fits things like below it and on top. So you'll see like what I fit there. I wanted a like side mirror. I don't think I've actually ever used one. So yeah, I went with the side mirror, and then this is what I do. Ugh, I love the way I did this. I don't know why, it's just so satisfying. It's like shampoo, conditioner, and like hand cream or something, but I put it there anyways. Decided not to stack the towels, and that was this bathroom. I love it to death. I add these two cute towels since there's two bedrooms. So we have two towels, the toilet paper, and I add a carpet later. You'll see me fly by to multiple rooms with different carpets. So I decided to put one under this. I did not do that one in the end. So we put this carpet in here, just a simple like bath mat kind of thing, having trouble choosing between them. I went with that one. I wanted a circle rug, so I went with that one. I had to make sure it wasn't like going into the other room, so I had to position it perfectly. And then I wanted something there. I ended up putting like a orchid pot or something there, so no worries, it stays, it won't be empty. I tried to make sure there weren't really any empty, like, corners, I guess. I mean, there are some, but, yeah. So, I'm working on I guess the kids' room, I guess you could say. It's more, I was, like, picturing a teenager, probably, like, a boy. but I kept it kind of neutral. Like, blue is a pretty neutral color in my opinion. Yo, EA does not have, like, good lamps. Like, I'm telling you, I cannot find one that lights up the room enough that, like, looks good. Like, I'm looking at freaking oil lanterns. Like, I could not find a good lamp. I did not like the light that gave off, but it's the only lamp I could find that, like, looked decent, so I went with that. So obviously, if it's a teenager, it needs a like computer. This is like CC. You could probably just like type in like computer CC for Sims 4. I think they work, but they're very glitchy. So this is more for like a decoration house, and I'm probably not gonna use it for Sim. I don't think I'll upload this to the gallery because I'm using someone else's account right now because they have a lot of packs. So thank you, Morgan. I really wanted a candle, because I do a thing where I kind of like put like a plant behind the candle or in front of the candle. And since it's kind of like a teenager's room, I was putting posters everywhere. I wanted the walls to be covered. This is not, it's like a kind of neat room, but it's not. And I wanted that coil painting, but the frame was black and it did not fit in this house. If it was a white frame, I would have gone for it. Alright, so I finished this room off with just like a simple like carpet, because who doesn't like to wake up to a nice soft carpet underneath them when they put their feet on the ground after lugging themselves out of their bed. So here I'm just kind of finishing up with the last touches, putting like some kind of plant behind. I just went with the simple bush plant, and I colored it kind of similar to the candle. So here's the two beds I shoved in here. I ended up going with that because it was classy, it was simple. The swatches are terrible other than that one. This ends up being a very small room. If I could go back, I'd probably put the bed against like the other wall, but I mean, I don't mind it. It's just a small room with just a simple like bed and like wardrobe, which I don't mind at all. I mean, I like it. I realized I didn't put like a wardrobe in here. But none of those, they were all too bulky, the small ones, so I ended up just leaving it be. I went with a nice classy, I believe it was a cats and dogs wardrobe, of course. Yep, it was, cause cats and dogs, favorite pack. And it just looked like classy, nice. The room kind of gives me like a beach resort kind of vibe, I don't know why. I guess it's like the sandpaper kind of wall. Sandpaper? I think I meant like tan, yeah. There's the orchard I decided to place, and obviously plants. If you can't find, like if your house is too messy, or not messy, like clean I guess, too many empty spaces, plants. Plant it up, because plants are beautiful. This was a very messy wardrobe, and by messy I mean clean. I'm so tired from this recording. I wanted stuff like clutter on the tables, but again, the positioning, like the gridlock, it like makes it very limiting. So I couldn't put all the things, like I wanted more clutter on here, I just couldn't fit things that looked nice. So that's just, I think it's like a perfume box and like a makeup, like, thingy. I don't know what girls call it. The brushes, yeah, the thing to hold the brushes. So I'm just kind of, you know, wrapping up the house, adding the finishing touches to this room. I think I add a couple paintings to this room, of course. When the walls are bare, you need add paintings, add plants, you know, just make it nice. So I'm adding curtains at this point, finishing up the last few touches. Gotta put blinds in the bathroom because you don't want creepy people, you know, looking in. I wanted to add a window there, but it looked weird outside, so I just kept it the same, but I added a painting instead. Would have been nice to have more natural light in the, like, coat room, I guess I call it, but instead we just kept it the same. And I ended up deciding that pot didn't look good there, so I put it in the kitchen. Adding a couple more lights to light up the room a bit more. It's a bit empty in there. If I would go back, I'd add more plants to the, like, living room, but I mean, it looks fine. Of course, had to have cats in the house. And yes, that's for a cat, because I had ended up putting the bed here, and I had a little scratching post. I thought this would be a cute house to kind of have a cat in. So we sneak a little litter box in there, and I did not know you could, like, pull the bowls away from those, but I learned that. And I didn't know if I was allowed to touch the outside, but I kind of did anyways. I figured, I mean, I'm doing interior, but I mean, I guess it's kind of, I don't know. I was kind of going into Ray's territory. I'm sorry, Ray. I just, you know, I got a little carried away. I wanted to add a little bit outside because the yard was a bit empty. So, I didn't do much. I just added a swing set, the little grill, and the picnic table, and then I added some dirt. So yeah, this took a while. It almost was 2 hours. So we got the coat room. Really love how it turned out. The living room's one of my favorites for sure. It's just so cozy. Bathroom's nice. I love this, the second bathroom the best. This is a cute room. It's very simple, but it's chic. I love it. That's the sim I use to get into the house. And then we got this bathroom, my favorite. The kids' room, very nice. I love that shot right there. Beautiful. And then we have the desk and the kitchen. Ugh, the island is great. The fire alarm is a bit in the wall, but it's fine. There's the outside, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!